I think I narrowed down one of the biggest fucking problems. Yeah, okay. That was the issue.
What was it?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So, the whole multi-stream thing, if your internet cannot take it, do not attempt to use it.
Oh,
Even if
so
you're
it's a
nowhere
multi-stream.
close. Even if you're nowhere close to the max, do not attempt to use it. Because you know me, I can double my bit rate, and theoretically I shouldn't be near my upload speed, but it's still causing a freak out.
I guess no YouTube. I mean, you don't get any views on YouTube anyway, so
That's
it's
a good
like,
point.
why bother?
Yeah, that's a good point. All right, now I'll load the game normally. I was just trying to troubleshoot that bullshit.
Приветствую на нашей
Oh
научной
God, you're
базе.
loud.
Знаешь кто? Заныкал сталкер на дереве хабар. Ну и как-то вечером решил проверить. Как там что, все ли в целости. Ну и надо же, сидит кто-то там, шуршит, ноги босые свисают. Сталкер подкрадывается, и цап того, что на дереве сидит крепко между ног. Строго так, давить падает.
Учиться, блин, не хотят. На американского насмотрелись, крышу срывает от жары.
Sakura, come here. Come here.
И он тебе про хабар.
You in the corner.
Не хотят, кроме бабок. А я-то думал, стоит только выжигатель пройти, где-то тут за ним и клондайк артефактов, и исполнитель желаний. Дурак, вот дурак. Ну, знаешь же везение свое идиотское. Артефакты как. Одни тропы нехоженые, и тварь. А вот анекдот. Трое сталкеров делятся советами. Один говорит, я себе куртку черную достал. Так теперь бандиты меня за своего считают и не трогают. Второй. А я свой костюм потратил так, что сжигал на армейский бронежилет. Ну рассказывай давай.
Wants to dog me? Do I happen to have any? Oh, sorry.
Привет, брат.
Hello, sir. You want some grenades? Hello.
Oh,
What's up?
So figured out what was wrong with Generation Zero.
What happened? The save was really fucked up.
This save was corrupted.
Damn.
Oh,
This game
and
takes
because I wasn't
surprisingly a long time to load.
because I wasn't quite sure if it was the save or not, I saved a copy of the save before deleting it, and it still crashed again after I put the save back in.
So something in the save is messed up. It's fucky.
Mhm.
Yep.
It just sucks 'cause I was like right in the middle of fighting a Reaper. Maybe you can confirm the best way to fight a Reaper, is it out in the open, or is your best bet to try and get inside of a building?
I'm a fan of cover. Because it saves medical supplies.
That's
The
what I figured.
problem with the Reaper though is the weak spots are the shield generators, at least for until they're broken.
Mhm.
And if he's facing you square on, they're hard to hit.
Yep, noticed.
So it's like a bit of, are you willing to suck up that your safety to beat, but like your target is smaller. It's only like maybe a quarter smaller, but also I don't know because I tend to have a lot of ammo. So if I run out, it's because I was kind of dropping ammo in favor of other shit. Oh, good thing I saved, and my dumbass walked into fire. Got a little toasty. Apparently, um, a lot of the requirements for handguns in California just got held. Judge issues preliminary injunction against the California handgun roster's chamber load indicator, magazine disconnect mechanism, and microstamping requirement. Yeah, so what it sounds like is the roster will stay in place but allow much more firearms to enter the list of quote safe firearms. Pretty sure every firearm is safe as long as, it doesn't just shoot on its own due to a mechanical issue. So, short list. Long list, sorry. I hate this thing.
I'll be back.
Alright, you do that. Just be back in time for dinner.
Huh?
What?
Something about dinner. I didn't hear.
Yeah, I was just saying, just be back in time for dinner.
Oh, I mean, I'm eating. I'm gonna eat right now. I ate. How many fillets of fish did I eat?
God damn, dude, you can count the number. You didn't just have one.
I mean, I had 2 whole whitings. I don't know, they're pretty skinny. I had to cut them in half so I could fit on the deep fryer. Not the deep fryer, the
Air fryer.
air fryer.
Well, it's being fried deep in the air. I don't know, air deep fryer.
And I also got a piece, like 2 of those, and then a piece of tilapia. Let me see.
How's my block mags doing? I will say it's nice enough that the game is honest about telling you that normal FMJs for 9mm is not really armor piercing. Like, it's definitely not recommended. The game is nice enough to warn you. But another I wish moment, I wish enemies respawn more frequently because it seems like I've been here before and now there's no enemies. Although the area is full of bandits. Getting a radar anomaly. Ow. Not this shit again. Takes a surprisingly long time to load for its age.
Communication fried.
So the thing is, I thought about it. The game
No,
makes
привет.
armor piercing like a big deal, right? With the mod pack, they make armor piercing like you have to be careful. However, there's a certain point where if you're gonna sell armor piercing, even if it does low damage, a headshot is still fatal because it's as if you shot them naked. Because I just realized like I'm using armor piercing ammo 308, uh, the enemies are like endgame, and from last night, the endgame enemies are, they're endgame. They're tanky. But apparently their helmet will not stop armor piercer, so they go down one shot each. So the characters make, oh, these guys are tough, but I'm like, they have apparently not tough enough to stop 308, but
С
okay.
артефактами тут, конечно, пожирнее будет.
You could be tough, but a bullet to the head is not gonna make
They
you
can outsmart a
any
bullet?
less tough.
Слышали? Глубоко в зоне спать нельзя.
Probably shouldn't aim a gun at him.
Можно не проснуться.
С чем пожаловали в мою скромную лабораторию?
А кто и просто крышей поедет. Да не гони. Но, говорят, если приспичит, поспать значит, то на голову надо надеть шлем с сеткой из тонкой проволоки. И все обойдется. Что да, то да. Кстати, говорят, военные сталкеры в таких шлемах ходят. Какие-то токосъемники на них приделаны. Офигеть.
Да, настроение хуже не бывает.
А я-то думал, стоит только
Okay,
выжигатель
let's do
пройти.
this one.
Где-то тут за ним и клондайк артефактов, и исполнитель желаний.
Рад был с вами пообщаться.
Знаешь же везде свое идиотское.
Okay.
Одни пробки
I ain't
ходят,
walking.
твари.
Oh wait, hold on. The wish granter. Who do I talk to?
Ёлы-палы. Ну надо же. Вчера припись видел. Вот так вот, своими глазами. Сказал бы кто месяц назад, ни за что б не поверил. Вот дерьмо-то. День коту под хвост катится. Ни хабара, никакого приварка.
Hey, game's still loading. I thought it was done. It just didn't tell me. Nope, it's really still loading. Oh, my companions.
Монолита! Граната! Граната!
Oh, I made my game crash.
What do you do? How?
I threw like 6 hand grenades back to back.
That's a problem.
Processors ahead, you still missed it. Yeah, I don't know how I missed it, to be honest, but now the game's got to reload. I think the game was not happy about ragdolls being moved by projectiles from grenades. It didn't know how to tolerate that, so it was like, nah, I'm just commit Sudoku. Always capturing the wrong screen just to show that it died. There you go. Either I missed it or his helmet stopped the bullet, because I think my ammo is not armor piercing. But that means that when I reload my game, I should switch to armor piercing and then wait for that squad to show up and just get them all. I will say though, it's a little awkward that Anomaly doesn't have prone. It has low crouch, where your dude is basically crawling. Not prone, like on all fours level of crawling. But you're not doing that. He's just somehow making very, very low strides. I really gotta. I keep forgetting to move this game to my SSD so it loads. But no, I'm dumb. But at least now I'm pretty confident I figured out my issue that's making it stutter at night. Well, I guess all the time. It's just I can't use multi-stream. But whatever. Hopefully I need better internet or a different compute, like a dual computer setup if I want to do that. Minimize the stress on this computer. Let me just run this early. While it's loading. Alright, apparently I made a mistake. I should have picked
What
something
did you
longer,
do?
because I didn't know the game would not load in that time. Damn it! This game really loves to load. It loves to crash and it loves to load. My god. Alright, did my game walk up while loading? Oh, the screen finally changed. Well, that's a start, I guess. I should have just ran a whole ad just so it skips the waiting, because now it's 5 minutes. If I knew it was gonna take this damn long, I'm sorry, guys. Still doesn't want to come open. Come up. Damn it. Open! Son of a bitch. God damn it.
Okay.
Alright, well I got it to load, but Oh. My screen go dark again. Okay. Come on, damn it. Where are they? There they are. Hi. Ooh. Fucking ducked. Really need more of this ammo. Okay, my game crashed again. I think. Yeah, that was anomaly. That was anomaly dying. I don't know why it's dying a lot more. If I just move it to my C drive. This might take a moment. I was told to transfer to my C drive. I finally remembered. Too bad I'm in the middle of streaming. How about I go play World War 3?
It's like this game is crashing way too much.
Yeah. Yeah. It honestly is. Why did I screenshot this?
I decided to just play World War 3 instead.
Yep. Yep. That's what we're doing now, so I'm having it load.
And you're not dealing with stalkers bullshit right now.
I'm transferring it to a C drive or to my
Oh,
SSD. Although I don't know. I don't think playing a game through USB is a good idea. It worked
the
on Xbox. I don't think
USB.
it's gonna work on PC. No, because it's like to save space on my C drive. I have an NVMe like a laptop SSD. It's still
Mhm.
faster, but it's using USB too, so it's
Mm.
slower in the regard of it still has that's the weak point. If it was a USB C, yeah, USB C, it would have been fine, or it should be fine. But I don't have that connected, so. 0 FPS! Amazing! 0.04 FPS. I wanted to just play Stalker, but game kept crashing, so I'm transferring that to my C drive, my SSD. I can do some mindless violence. Well, at least while using the bathroom, nothing happened. That's also a bad sign. Nothing happened. Where are all the players? Really hope that's just not another hacker. Really? Serve Singapore.
Oh, after all that time, you get the cheaty server.
Well, because we're on the I was about to say West Coast. The West Coast is not bad, but it's more of like I feel bad for everyone else because I somehow have 3 bar.
Oh. Oh.
Everyone else is like me and 2 other guys have green bars. Everyone else is red. Oh. Oh my god, the game is taking forever to load, latency-wise. Well, I guess that explains how come we're not doing anything.
Sniper! Get down and get fucked up! Clusterfuck!
Fuck. Buttons are not correct. Need to change that before that becomes a problem. That's why it's nice having all these mouse buttons, sure, but because it's so complicated, they require you to change them. You have to use Razor's program. And for instance, it's not loading. Son of a bitch.
I'm a new one!
The guy needs to practice that more.
Shit! Man down!
Oh my god, Razor Synapse is not fucking
I'm
open.
bleeding here!
We are losing! Fight! You can win it!
Frag!
They shall not pass!
My other problem, yeah, it opened up like 8 of them.
Fucking hell, I'm hit! Give me some gear, now!
They need better software, man. Run updates at night if the computer is on. Otherwise, prompt user or do not update. Why is this so complicated? Oh, it's starting to smoke. That was Snaps loading, that's why it stopped.
Kick their fucking ass!
Ah,
1, 2, 5.
the naps is fucking buggy. Buggy and slow. That's why they gotta do something about it.
We are losing.
I missed my mouse hotkeys already.
Sniper! Motherfucking sniper!
Oh my god, it... Fucking son of a bitch. It would choose right now.
Show them what you've got.
Sniper! Меня попали!
Synapses.
Shield, we've got movement.
Thank Christ. Finally understood what I wanted.
What were you attempting to do again?
No, you know how my mouse is a fancy Naga? So I have a bunch of buttons. A lot of them weren't triggering.
They weren't.
They're not triggering.
Oh. Now you went to the program and you try to fix it. Is that what you're doing right now?
Yeah, Synapse had a freak out, and it for some reason did not auto change the controls to when I started World War III, and then now it all of a sudden did when I, you know, hit that reset button.
There's no room for error. Push it. You don't get
Guys,
$3.
we had a
Do your
lead.
fucking
What
job.
happened? I know why I wasn't doing good, and you tell because I straight up stop moving sometimes because the program is like turning on and off. It's like, Razor, your program is not very good.
Secure the perimeter.
I don't know what he said, but same.
Fire at will.
Gonna be slick, I see.
Heavy water!
Yeah, the Tokyo one. I searched their Twitter and someone even had the overlay of where they took it from, the intersection they took it from. So they're fancy.
That's the new map, we said?
Yeah, they already have a screenshot of the overhead view of the new map, but then someone actually went to Google Maps and figured out where they took that street corner from. Because, you know, fancy.
So is it like a corner or is it like an indoor mall?
One of those outdoor malls. It's a street.
Oh, that like a corner mall
Damn
then.
it.
Like good.
Where's everyone at? I don't like the spawn point. That's exactly why I didn't like that spawn point. It's because I know enemies are here.
Vendor stuff.
CQC. Oh. Is that the one you've been trying to do? I always thought that was the MSBS B? I actually don't know which one the bullpup one is. Well, at least the quad kills aren't super complicated, as long as you play a little careful.
Musisz się podleczyć.
My god, I'm not having a good time with that. If you want to be super extra, you can do what I did to do leveling. You just carry 2 versions of the gun, one built for long range, one built for close range.
Throwing a nade! Ammo pack right here!
Fuck!
Give me some gear!
Damn.
I need a medic!
I was behind the wall when I got hit.
There's still some time! Fight!
I'm bleeding here. Open fire!
I'm starting to lag very hard. Either that or it's literally everyone else is. Because everyone is red, so...
I'm hit!
Because it feels like my rounds are just not touching. That's like when I switch to this, is because if my rounds don't touch, then that means that if I were to hit them once, that should be more than enough. But it's been a while since I tried doing this. I only tolerate playing here because it's, for me, it's a little better than Europe most of the time. But the emphasis right there is that I said most of the time. That guy's armor really stopped that.
That's the wrong lads today, mate.
Fucking nasty! Тебе пизда!
Thought we had a teammate behind us, but I guess not. That spawn was trash.
Somebody help! We're hit! Rat-a-tat, asshole!
We are winning! Keep firing. We ain't got much time left.
Damn. Yeah, I really dislike Singapore servers too. I will hit, well, I'm American. I like my servers. The problem is that I just rarely get put into them.
Threat eliminated!
I'm out of desk space. My hand is like slowly coming down. I'm tired of my shots not registering, and I'm starting to just...
Open fire!
I really thought that was a teammate behind me. But,
Stay focused. We're almost there.
I'm getting annoyed that... Like, some of those shots, according to my screen, I should not hit them. But I'm desynced to the server, so they're where they're not, and I'm shooting the air and I get them. Because I'm delayed. I hate that.
Get rid of enemy forces ASAP.
It's a major problem, and it's been around, but God knows when they'll fix it. But honestly, it's easier to fix if you just let me go into US servers.
First one down.
I'd rather play in a US server of a game mode I don't want versus playing in a server. Yeah. Panic.
Man down!
I don't know. Oh, other side as well. Damn. That's why it's like I have the Zig, I'm not gonna use it because it's gonna be a little slow for me to calculate that.
We are winning.
Soldier down! Ah, fuck! 1, 2, grenade, get down!
I don't know what's up with that guy. Get him. Somebody get him.
Another notch on the stop.
We are winning.
Because he changed directions too fast. That's why it says I'm 3-bar, but I take that as huge fucking lie.
Much obliged.
You're just doing that to make me feel better. That's not bad. No, it's bad. Give me the number. I want the exact number.
He's down.
Fuck! I should have just switched to the, medkit, or Deagle. That was cheap.
Oh, shit.
There's still some time. Fight.
Fucking hell. Blood.
Yeah, I've had that before. I heard gunshots from the other side. I wall bang them and someone said walls right away. I'm like, dude, it's... Alright, this is the thing with this game. A lot of things in this game are not covered. They are concealment. You can shoot through them with, like, little to no effort. There's a reason why that... But, however, that said, there's a reason why we use the term, like, cover is not... concealment is not covered, but you can use it as such. It's just that people tend to wait until they have a clear shot. However, this is a big however, if you know someone's there, I would say it's a clear shot. Right? If you know someone is there, just go for it.
Cover me. Loading. Oh, dear.
What? See that? That's, I don't know, man. That's why I think it's bullshit. I have three green, because that happens so much. I only believe it if I'm in the US.
Jeez.
I don't even know how I outran that.
We are winning.
Lisa.
Oh.
Last effort. Push it to the limit.
Alright, Scarface. Really? That one I know I missed because he wasn't moving. But I'm still a little annoyed that that other guy I missed.
Get back to base.
I don't know if I got him. I doubt I did. Someone died. Yeah, he had some guys that were really negative. Holy shit. That's the most deaths I've ever seen in a TDM.
How many is it?
34.
Yeah, I've never
Someone,
done that bad.
To be
someone
fair, it's
did
because we
34?
had, best 2 out of 3. So we had one win, one loss. We had to do 3 matches. I just wanted to relax, man. But then no, the server lag was like, alright then, try hard. It's fine, because I actually am trying to hit them. Ram's just not making impact. It's pissing me off. Yeah, to be honest, I haven't seen Namaste on in a while. I think he's busy with life stuff. For me, I'm just enjoying Stalker or something relaxing, but then it crashed a little too much, too fast for me today, and I was just like, nah.
Okay, it's not relaxing anymore.
Yeah, it's not relaxing anymore. It's pissing me off. Relaxation? What is that? Just no.
If you're not stressing, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, it's more of like I'm just playing other games. World War 3. It's like I'm waiting for that next season because I'm still trying to get all the guns back, but I also want to be working on Battle Pass. I also reported the guy I ran into yesterday. I think I sent 2 tickets on the same guy because I noticed his level was the same. Damn it. I'm just an average TDM enjoyer. IRA Snipper 96. Is that one of the people, Killa?
Yep. I usually get put on his side. I'm usually not against him. He does pretty good though.
Okay. Well, what was I saying? Oh yeah, usually for me it's just I just want the season 2 to come back, and then I would just probably be playing nothing but World War 3. But the game coming out this week is Resident Evil 4, so when that's out, I'll probably play a lot of that. Play and stream a lot of that, and then be back to World War 3. One of those games where I'll admit I'm banking on pure nostalgia that I'm gonna play it. Oh my god, the barrel has my highest kills now. Oof. Used to be the MSBS. My god, come on guys. This is the game where people like because it's easy. But no. Also, I don't know why people are saying domination's better. It's like team deathmatch is team deathmatch. There's no objective, and that's why people like it.
Even though I will prefer people play that instead of you know, the other ones and just not playing the objective.
No heals? Okay. I have to use natural healing. And by natural, I mean I'm gonna be running, probably a light kit. What's the lightest kit I could possibly pack? So only punches? I'm probably gonna do very bad. How about a Glock? So I have a 0 weight. I forgot to turn those off, to be honest. Mostly because I didn't expect strange, what you call it, strange requests. I could do a double Glock. Don't know about, because I like the Glock.
Secure the perimeter.
Grab it.
Making sure I remember what the
Contact.
hotkey is.
Fuck 'em up.
I'm trying to be a ninja John Wick here. Oh yeah, that's one of the things I forgot to do.
Fucking head!
Oh, that guy on the left's gonna see me. Oh, that guy on the right's gonna see me.
Shit in a sack!
My god, that was so aggressive. You're gonna shit in a sack.
Med pack, patch yourself up.
Oh damn.
See, when you run this fast, you outrun bullets. You outrun time! Where is that? Oh god, I'm very fast now. I really should be using C4, but...
Armor and
Oh,
stuff.
wrong. Okay. I remember the buttons now. Woo! Do you hit him with it? Okay, I don't know how that would hurt, but okay. Okay. Right click to detonate. Supersonic speed!
Down 100 to go.
I'm doing bad. I heard the footsteps on the metal railing.
What a clusterfuck!
God damn it. I really should have just thrown C4 at him. If anybody asks what am I doing, I'm just gonna say, what was it? Lizard brain explosions are warm.
We are winning.
Fuck, you got me. You got
God
me.
damn it, I tried to hit the detonator. I think that's the issue with sprinting, is you're very loud. It's very loud, and I should honestly avoid open areas, but I'm just like, ah, open areas. I can outrun the bullets, right? I can dodge.
Stick together while you
If you
can.
just whip around your mouse, you're hard to hit.
Fucking blood.
Oh yeah, huh? Sliding. Oh, the detonator didn't want to click.
We are
There's a
winning.
delay between when you toss it and when you... This is probably a bad idea being this open, but whatever.
Watch out! Friendly fire!
I don't know what other stupid thing I can say to people. Suicide bomber challenge.
It's now or never. Go for it.
I can be super offensive with it, but I don't want to get in trouble.
Get used to winning.
You're not streaming yet?
I am streaming. That's why I
Oh.
don't want to be offensive with it. Holy shit, I still have it one.
Secure the perimeter.
Here's some gear for you.
Oh my god, it's this is like daytime on this map. Trying to see if I remember how to do this line.
Shock grenade!
Shots fired. Shots fired. Нужна снарядка.
Граната пошла! Get the fuck out! Grenade! Kill confirmed.
Well, I avenged him.
Equipment needed.
Oh, damn it. That is very true. That's a good idea.
Patch yourself up, lads.
We are winning.
It's a fun de-stressor, I can tell you that much.
Medic! Walk that off.
Come here! Yeah, I think flashbang's probably a smarter idea.
Give me some rounds.
Or smoke, if you want to be like extra annoying. Just use smoke.
Flashbang going hot!
We are winning.
Tossing flash!
ya.
I am better off with C4. Because I can using dual pistols. Oh, great. We're all just dicking around here. Oh. I'm not trying to aloha snack bar my teammate.
On the doctor now. One down, 100 to go.
Everyone got that one idiot teammate. I'm finally gonna be that one idiot teammate. Oh shit!
Gear needed.
Frag!
We are winning.
Grenade, hit the dirt!
Let's see what they say to that. That wasn't nice.
I'm hit!
Soldier down!
Myself.
I probably... Oh, I already reloaded. Everyone got that one idiot teammate. He almost killed his fucking teammate doing that. Oh. That would have been really bad for his guy if he shot his teammate. Well, at least I'm getting melee kills. Is there a achievement in the game for melee kills?
Yeah, look it up.
I'll be right over there shortly, sir. I'm gonna give you a present. Okay, there he dropped. I don't know what happened.
We are winning. We're winning. Just don't let it get to your head.
I don't know what I'm gonna call this match. Bomberman. 25 and 50. That's still quite a bit. Like, that's doable in a day, but it's like I barely have any. I think Vaping Hunter was one of the guys I meleeed and he just quit. C4 I know there is. I think there's it's something about terrorism, actually.
Last effort. Push it to the limit. There's no room
It
for
scares the
error.
shit out of them when you're in their face like that.
Mission accomplished. Well done.
Ah, that was funny. Holy shit. I did terrible. But surprisingly enough, not the worst. Trying to play the game like a suicide bomber, I was somehow not last. I was last on my team, not last the whole match. I wish you could just make it so that it's a DMS. Deadman. So if you let go, you blow up. That'd be cheap, because I'll just run after you, and then if you kill me that close, you're gonna fucking die.
Oh.
Yeah, or smoke. Even smoke is enough to make them freak out. It's just I think they hear the clanging of the container of the grenade on the ground and they'll run away from it. Very rarely do I actually... I've only used concussions twice to actually kill people. like an actual, like with the intent to use it to disorient. Otherwise, it's just a spamtastic thing to play with. Because I think I did one, I tossed it, then I breached and cleared the building with the Toknos right after that. It's one of those, I don't think they expected a sniper to be doing that. Oh, great. The RA gays on my team this time.
Shit! Grenade!
Me about to have the ugliest barrel.
Enemy forces incoming. Fuck them up.
What the hell? Hold on, game. Hold on.
Contact. Fuck them up.
Oh, right. I'm waiting for him to drop from a punishment. Oh, it's US. I saw something. I wasn't super proud of that, but he died.
We've got the initiative. Just keep it up. We are winning.
Alright. Apparently that chair prevented me from moving. And just shove it, or just, I don't know, run into it so hard you move the chair. The helicopter's very loud. Hearing.
Fucking hell! Man down! Eliminate!
Good shooting.
We are winning.
Бросаю гранату! Get down! Подходи, на всех, тварь!
Oh, are you okay, dude? That looked like that hurt. Tripped on that grenade. Assuming our guys cleared that.
I need some gear!
Ooh. Almost knocked my block off. Okay, so you're right. 10, 25, and 50. But eventually I'll get it. I don't know if it'll be any time this year, but eventually I'll probably get it. I've gotten only a handful of melee kills every week. Or probably like 1 kill a week. No, that's a trick. I ain't entering there. You're funny.
Light one!
Alright.
There's still some time. Fight!
Really, game? Oh, different stairwell. I thought the game put me in the same stairwell.
Enemy spotted! Soon to be down.
traded? Yeah, we traded. It's like when you go from a very, very light kit to a slow, low mobility kit, you feel really weird. God, I forgot how annoying that helicopter is.
Heavy one! Smoke him!
Pajama dude? Oh, it is.
There's no room for error. Push it. Hell yeah. That's how you win a battle. Every bullet counts.
Yeah.
Kick some ass.
Oh, they had a level 1. I guess he left already.
Contact.
Fast enemy! Watch out!
Where are they at this time?
We are winning.
I mean, he can go first. Just... I'm not gonna back you up if you're gonna move that much in a firefight. I can't back you up because you're gonna walk into me shooting. Let's go where my teammates are not. A very relaxing match. A man in his barrel.
Ammo!
And that's why you don't line up. That should be the warning that he's in there. Yep. Gonna say, they better... Oh. They better realize that someone's there. Just gonna go probably up the stairs. Left or right. That's...
Fuck him up!
Focus. Claymore right here.
Light enemy! There!
Guess that's what my bad for running. Could have waited. I would say watch some gameplay first, and I mean, you have nothing to lose. I personally like the game a lot. I just think the game has some server issues. It doesn't appear like it now because I'm in the US. Damn it. Because I'm in the US at 2 HP? God damn it. But, in general, I tend to have a good time. It's very rare I'm not happy.
There's still some time. Fight.
Yeah, or I would say, like, latency.
Waste them!
Just because the leaning is nice. Oh, actually, you know what? No, I will take it back. Probably more EFT, because damage zones are a thing. Like, your chest armor will obviously only block your chest. The downside, it literally is only your chest. Does not block your back, apparently. Or it feels like it doesn't block your back. Gun customization tends to be better in this game than a lot of other games lately. I'll give it that, too.
Give me some gear.
Okay, so it's not just me. Oh, I guess that also explains like when you get punched in the back, you die instantly. Although that's like getting sucker punched, so.
It's now or never. Go for it.
Everyone spotted!
Get back to base.
I think I'll do one more, then I gotta get off for a bit, and then be back later. Then I'll probably be playing Stalker. Damn. He did work this time. Oh, that was a pretty Hold on. Yeah, I would say the match was a tad unbalanced. 1443. 251s. Yeah, slightly. I recommend using their downloader over Steam because it feels weird if you don't have Steam. If you have Steam, then it doesn't matter. But either way, I think it's a good idea to use theirs because that data is stored separate. If Steam were to delist the game, I'm in trouble because there's no way to get my data back. Yeah, I already asked them on Twitter about that if there's a way to desync my progress out of my Steam account, and they said no. Even though I would like to do that. I would love to do that, just because I'm trying to avoid Steam, because when you own that much stuff, if you decide to remove me for whatever reason, then all that stuff is no longer touchable. And I do not like that idea. Yay, US server again. Hey, I'm the only guy above level 10 on my team. Let's see how this goes.
Fire at will.
On my right. I saw a human-ish silhouette and thought that was fun. Well, okay. That was fun. Oh, I saw the movement at the very last second. Damn it. That was an enemy. They didn't just whip around shooting. downstairs. For a non-strong PC, yeah, turn it down. The game's actually not... It doesn't require that much, surprisingly. Oh, but you have no video card? That actually might be a problem. My friend runs an i5, but he has a card. And a fairly decent card on top of that. I think I know something. Or
Как тебе и надо?
like, okay, I got 1 in 6. I mean, you could attempt it just to see what it's like. I can't imagine. I've seen people play with really, really low settings, and they have good frames, so you can try it. Like, I've seen a guy play it with, like, the bare minimum. Like, all this red, this was solid. This was solid red color. Like, it didn't even render the textures well, and he seemed to get good frames.
Stay low.
Who gets good frames?
No, there was a stream. Someone I saw streaming this game, an Arabic guy. He was playing this game at like the minimum or below, to the point where some of the colors were just solid. So the texture, instead of a texture, it was solid, a solid color. And I mean, right? Oh my god, 2 HP! Jesus Christ. I'm trying the hardest I can, coach. Kind of. I could switch to being a sniping dickhead.
Close by.
Good, but not costly. Anything in the 20 or 10. Shit, good shooting. Mowed me down with that bullshit. Who's gonna get it?
Keep it up, guys. Great job.
Thank Christ. In anything 2-0, I recommend staying with RTX if you can. Our buddy who's also in the Discord, I think you just heard him. He plays with what he said. You're playing with like a 1550, right? Like a
GTX
laptop.
1650.
Yeah, you're playing with a laptop GPU and a fairly old one at that, and the game still works.
Yep.
I think your processor is why you don't load quickly though. That's like a totally different problem.
I see an enemy.
Oh my god, my aim sucked a mad PP. Oh man. I choked really hard on that kill.
Somebody help! We're hit!
Oh. That's actually not terrible, because I've seen very old, and I have one in my computer I use for rendering, like an RX 5, I think it's like a 550. Yeah, I have a Nvidia card and an AMD card in my computer. It hasn't freaked out. Just for mining when I'm not using it, and then it's, what was it? If I am using it, it's probably for rendering. It works. It does play games decent if you try, but I don't recommend it. One of those, yeah, not having a card is one hell of a bottleneck. Yeah, Radeon is actually a lot cheaper. It's not the fanciest stuff, but it works.
We are winning.
To be fair, it's like the low end of all the cards aren't fancy. Oh, you son of a bitch. Don't make me get the sniper rifle out. The hell?
Ah, fucking head!
We are winning!
Fucking ass!
$16.50. Killer, didn't you say you're using that? You're literally using that card?
Yeah, GeForce GTX 1650.
Game
But
runs
it's
okay, right?
the laptop one. It's not bad.
There you go.
I mean, the issues I have with loading is combination internet and processor.
I think internet is the major one for you. Okay, I shot blindly and I got somebody. I just saw movement and like, movement. Okay, Panda's very late to that.
Got the initiative.
Aww. See, that's a good time to toss nades. If you were gonna lose sight of him. Ow.
Fuck off! Help!
Get your ass over here!
We thought you'd get him. I think he was busy trying to reload.
There's still some time. Fight!
There's movement here. See that?
We got
All
a man
about one
down!
guy now.
Claymores aren't perfect, motherfucker. Where are you?
I'm proud of you guys. Today we celebrate.
He was saved by the bell. I watched that replay real quick. He was saved by the motherfucking bell. That guy looks like he got a smirk on his face. I want a screenshot just because I want that face. Oh man, some of my guys, yeah, like see this Rogue 513. When you're feeding that much, it's really hard for your team to win. And even though this isn't a game where it's like COD where you can feed them kills to give kill streaks to kill so they win faster, no. You just die faster. You just make the game go by quicker. Almost there. 20 more levels. Now, it's like, when you first get a gun, they all feel pretty bad. Let's be real. They don't feel great. You throw parts onto it, and you start learning the recoil pattern with said parts, the gun starts feeling good. And this is why it's like, sometimes when I do an alt, or I do my matches on alt, I play like a retard. I have like very low kit guns. People on my team, 0-18. With 0. See, I honestly thought I was gonna go like super, like no kills, all deaths. When you did, when you told me do no heals, equipment only, no guns. I honestly thought I was gonna go 0. I was gonna be that guy, but I guess not. That's the one thing in TDM. It's another thing in TAC Ops. But in TDM, if you use an RPG, I actually respect that lower than straight up, like, shotgun. It's like, I have an order of, like, things that I find cheap, but I'll respect it to some degree. It's shotguns and the up-close sniping. I always respect the sniping more so than the shotgun work. If it's the shotgun work, pump action only, the Vepr, is, you know, spray and pray. But now that you have a very high chance to kill. The sniper, the reason being is you get one shot, and it's one projectile. You better fucking hit them. If you miss, you're in trouble. That's why I respect it. Bonus points if you can still nail headshots. And that's why when I was playing my ult, I was getting a lot of headshots. No, not really. It's a fluke if you get one. Ward plays more than me, and he's only ran into like 2 a week, 1 a week. The Russian go. Actually, I'll do one more. I didn't expect that match to end that fast. You mean SS? But it's like, even then, I was like, I kind of don't. My thing is, I respect people who can do well with high time to kill, and they just nail you in the head. I tend to respect that more. I tend. It doesn't mean I exactly do it. Me, I'm American. I'm West Coast American. I'm Californian. Okay, where is the... Yeah, so if you're outside the US, he can probably find you a better retail outlet. Oh my god, maybe I just will stop playing because I don't have a choice. Oh, there's a match. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Man, if you run around the Ukraine flag, you're either gonna get a lot of hate or a lot of love in this game. Oh my god, yeah, this match is super fucked. This match is gonna be a no bueno. I'm just gonna be here to enjoy myself.
Crush them! You've still got some time left!
Damn. Now, 'cause I played with CH Windrunner earlier. He's very good. So he's I bet he's carrying their
No
team.
room for error! Push it! The fuck was that supposed to be? Try harder!
Wait, we won the last round? How did this happen? Oh, and thank you for the follow. I don't know why my thing didn't tell me. That's actually a good question. Why didn't it tell me?
Every bullet counts! Kick some ass!
Oh my god, it's a lot of 51s on their side.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
How does he know I'm here? And I don't think my gun is that long that it's gonna it's gonna flag that much. I'm running a compact ship.
Oh, shit! Man down! Dragon frag!
We are losing!
The fucking thing got me. I'm such a child.
Enemy spotted!
Hey, Windrunner. How are you? Yeah, when the enemies are shooting back, it's, you actually can keep up. I saw movement, but I couldn't figure out what that was because I was moving too fast. That's when it helps to have white camo. White and urban camo in close quarters.
Lots of blood! Help us!
Damn it. Oh, different guy. Come on, team, you got this. Even you, guy who... See, kill it, at least you get... How the fuck? Did he have friendly fire? Oh no, he didn't.
We are losing.
Try harder. I'm trying. Well, I'm not trying as hard as I can. I really don't want to have to. It's too hard, and that requires me to open up this G Fuel and get my straw out, my special straw out. Holy shit! Killa, I found your spirit animal in this TDM. Guys using the M200 indoors. Oh my god. It's such overkill.
You can win it.
It's such overkill and it's making me paranoid now. This is probably a bad idea. Hey, motherfucker.
Unit, there! Throwing some ammo. Much obliged. I'm the doctor now. Waste of blood!
That was my bad for being very unaware.
Pray and pray!
Got him. Oh, no.
Contact!
Oh, see, he's smart. He was on the other side.
Push it! Move it! Move it!
Eliminate!
Get your sorry ass back to base. Shameful display.
Yeah, we had some guys who straight up do not have kills. I wonder if they at least got one kill that whole match. Okay, good. Thank Christ. They did, but that's still really negative. I joined late. I joined at like the end of the first round, but that's the thing. TDM, guys. Please. I mean, they stay behind the blue tarp today and it goes. Hey, you see their feet? You know their body's there? That's not concealment anymore. That's just blinding whoever's there because they can't see anything anymore. Should I keep... I just want to finish the barrel. Let's do one more. Almost there. But that's the thing with the barrel, right? Also, if you intend to stream, let me know, then I'll raid you. But that's why... That's the thing, is people... Energy people... Yeah. What's funny is an old school training video from a group called Magpul. They had the Magpul rifle. Was it uh dynamic carbine? What do you call it? Like they had a bunch of tactical videos in DVD format. They actually advertised the hell out of that, and I used to use that a lot in Battlefield 3. Drop shot, shoot them under trucks, so you hit them in the feet. It works. People don't like it, but you know, because if you want, and this is the whole Tarkov meta that people dislike. If you just shoot people in the legs, they shouldn't be dying. But for game balancing reasons, it's gonna work. If you wanted to be a dick, what you do in this game is you get a high rate of fire SMG hollow point and a drum mag, and you just spray them in the legs. It's the unarmored part of their body. Just spray them. It's very dumb, but it works. I really hope I finish the barrel. It's not that I dislike it, it's just I want to move on. I don't think I will this match. I'll have to be the next match. Depends how we do this match. I don't know why I ran up here. Oh, I thought I was on the other side, actually.
Get rid of enemy forces ASAP.
I did it dumb. I didn't know where it was.
Contact! Fuck him up!
Contact! You got me!
Save your life. Ah, damn it.
Somebody help! We're hit!
Who was stuttering worse, me or that guy? What? This is my server too.
We are losing!
There's an enemy!
Alright, thank you. Even though this is probably my last one.
Enemy spotted!
I'll just find someone who's playing someone that we know. Oh wow, he finally fired. Okay. Oh my god, my aim was not great. I have to practice aiming at small targets like that while they're moving. Big Bang. I haven't actually. That's actually a show I never watched. I'm not. I like law enforcement dramas and comedies. Where am I?
We
Okay,
are losing!
we're losing by a lot.
Man down!
Yeah, your girlfriend's pretty damn good.
Hostiles inbound!
Really shot a grenade at me?
Don't let him win! Is it really so hard?
We've got a man down! No.
We are losing!
Nah, I like being free cringe. That's why I made that alt and then I changed it. I'll probably change it to something cringe again. Oh my god, that was funny. Spray and pray. Depends. Some days is pretty good. Some game modes, some days are pretty good. Weekends, man, matches load quick. Today, because it's at night, took a bit. It's usually one of two things. There's not enough players, or there's too many players, and if there's no open matches current. Oh my god, my aim sucks. Oh no! Pretty sure the kill just got stolen. Yeah, Warg is actually right. A lot of the players are EU, so if you're in the US, like sadly early ass morning, that's when you're gonna get matches. It's like oh!
What a clusterfuck!
Oh, I did a mad dumb. Oh, I love her. Her or him, I don't know. I love him.
It's now or never. Go for it. The fuck was that supposed to be?
That's
Try
the
harder.
thing, right? Just don't take it seriously. Just enjoy yourself. I'm having fun.
Every bullet counts.
Switching
Kick
local.
some ass.
And you said 0 hour? I feel like playing Ready or Not. Oh my god, that stuttered. Oh, I saw you, motherfucker. Oh no, I see you. Oh, they died. Ow. I should really be using the barrel, but yeah, the barrel. Hope this ammo change doesn't get me killed. No setting, it just tells you, it automatically places you where there's players.
Grenade, get down!
It's good and bad. I hope that's not friendly. Okay. If I died to a grenade, I at least hope to Christ it wasn't a friendly. Up there, would be cool. I really hope that's not your girlfriend.
Fucking hell! Man down! Watch out!
Shit. I ain't doing hot this match. Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Ow!
quick bag.
Oh! No one's up here. I see the shadow. That's a problem with a lot of games, though. The shadow being visible through walls. Which sounds like that's gonna be my thing, because I'm not a vehicle person. I like TAC Ops mostly because I like large gameplay.
Move it! Move it! Show them you can shoot!
Did I really almost get nailed by a teammate? Just tossing mates.
What's the blood?
That's true. It's funnier when they also claim, oh, hacks. I'm like, you just haven't played enough to learn what walls are not really covered. There's just a surprising amount of them. If you wanted to be realistic about it, most of them should not be covered. Like drywall, you're gonna go through it, man. A 2-2-3 round or 5-5-6 will go through like 9 sheets of drywall. I like the gun customization in this though. It's like the COD Gunsmith, if you played it. It's more like you can add all you want, but you have a max. However, when it comes to your actual your weapon setup, you can equip as long as you do not exceed your weight limit. You can carry whatever you want. So, like, here, for example, like this, 2 ARs in 1 kit. SMG sniper rifle, LMG, and still an assault rifle. I used to do one for jokes that was just 2 sniper rifles when I was doing a lot of quickscoping. But, it's kind of annoying. It's annoying to do that. Because your armor is also part of your weight. If you don't pack armor, like, the only thing you're gonna stop is, like, 1 handgun round, and then you're gonna take full damage after that. It's crazy. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but yeah, you really get squishy if you don't have good armor.
Somebody help! Right?
I just hoped I wasn't
Kind
last.
of effort.
That's what I wanted. I just didn't want to be last. Not me. Yep. Shh. It's pretty good. A lot of deaths, but it's pretty good. Oh yeah, that too. That's why my anti-air kit is very, very light, so I can sprint away from the helicopter I pissed off. I actually tried to get work like that, but then he got me while I was in the middle of aiming. Oh, come on, game. Just one more, right? Hopefully one more match. Damn, if only I did just a little bit better last round. So after this, I'm gonna... Heavy Assault's gonna be my next kit. I actually didn't know that's how they measured it. I thought it would be the, like, light is the base, then minus 10%, minus 10%. I guess it accomplishes the same task. I think those two are queuing together. Oh, I take it back. Even after Q tac ops, I'll do it. I just want to get one more round in because that should finish off my every attachments for speed. You're gonna have to experience it. Most people tend to run heavy, and you can tell because if you ever use a light kit, you sprint fast as shit compared to everyone else. Borg challenged me to do like equipment, so like grenades only, and I'm not allowed to heal with fists. Man, people struggle to hit you when you're zipping back and forth like Wesker from Resident Evil. People struggle. Until you're touching them, because then it's hard to miss if you're touching. There's no muzzle stuffing in this game. And light kits are nice because if you sprint around corners fast enough, you'll dodge claymores. They detonate too slow. Alright. I'll do a Desert Eagle light kit. Just because I still want a hand cannon. Actually, nah, let's mix it up. When I load in, I'll switch. Yeah, I think it'll have to be this one. Switch this one. Change to ceramic. Change the launcher out to something else. So I can get the weight back. Ceramic with a helmet and a Glock. And I'll just run around like that. Got to... You run really fast compared to everyone else. You can be very, very, very aggressive. Yeah, like you see this? That's the max. God. Which I don't know if you joined last round before the round started, but I abuse that. I think everyone abuses that. Ooh, I could be a dick with a SIG. Be fast as hell. And grenade launchers actually can be used to harass the hell out of vehicles. Most people don't expect it. But emphasis on harass, not really kill. You can steal the kill. I wouldn't say you got it if that happened. I don't think the kit changed the way I wanted it to.
Get rid of enemy forces ASAP.
Oh yeah, I need to switch this back to ceramic. Or not Kevlar, damn it. There we go.
First one down.
Yeah, I forgot that steel. This is why I didn't want to use the SIG. But then I was like, I still want some automatic. I don't care about dying right now because... Okay, that was a dick move. Oh, damn.
I'm hit!
Oh, USC East. Okay.
We are losing.
Oh, that guy's a light guy, too. You're gonna have to rush her. Hi. upstairs. Whoa! I didn't know he was facing me. Probably saw me out of the corner out of his eye. Okay, but my kit changed back, and I do not know why. Including the only like guaranteed one hit kill sniper is balanced. In that it's a slow bitch. Okay, I overshot that. They're upstairs. Oh, that was E-girl. Yep. I recognize that. Every time, man. Why is my kid doing that? What if we did this? Oh, right. Oh, they tuned this! It's down a weight? It used to be heavier. Once you get, yeah, I'll agree to that. A lot of guns, once you learn the recoil pattern, they perform a lot better. Because, recoil in this game is pretty strong. That's why it's like, SMGs are definitely better used if you're new, because the recoil is not harsh.
There's still some time! Fight!
We've got a man down!
Oh, I'm dumb. I thought he had a grenade up.
He got me!
Please tell me. Yeah, he loves that M4. Damn, something's wrong with my kits. They seem to be changing.
Help us!
That's why it's the M4 is a wrecker in close quarters. For that reason, the blazing fast rate of fire. I'm better off not changing my kit. Because it keeps changing all my stuff back. I don't like that. Bet I'm not doing hot. Yeah, I'm break even.
Nice in here! Enemy spotted! Kick their fucking ass!
Okay. God. What? I guess teammates are putting down anti-tank mines in places.
Push it! You don't get paid hourly. Do your fucking job!
I guess they're putting anti-tank mines in corridors. Also, Zuraki, thank you for the follow. I don't know why my thing is not telling me. So, like every other kid I have.
Secure the perimeter!
I really hope. Well, I didn't mean to put this suppressor on it, but whatever. It's not like I really use it. I only use it as a backup. Oh shit! I was trying to be a cheap ass to put a claymore right there.
They shall not pass!
Yeah, I'm pretty confident it does. So if I, and you've seen the way I use my he died to FF. Yeah. And you've seen the way I use it, so I really shouldn't on it. But oh, that's that. I'm gonna switch.
We are winning.
Also, it's probably just like mild placebo, but the reduced velocity on the that suppressor, it makes it hard to hit things at range way more than you think.
Hit the dirt!
I really hope the game's not gonna puss out and do this again. Oh yeah, also back to medium kit, I guess.
We are
Oh,
winning.
I just gave away my position. Yep.
Eliminated.
Ah, damn it! Claymores make them cry more. All the revenge for all the times I used claymores.
We are winning.
I got very lucky that happened. I usually don't approve of this, but I'm wounded, so. I usually don't approve of corner hiding like that, but I'm wounded from prior fights. Very. And then, like many other games, you need to learn what footsteps where you're stepping makes. Like that, where they're stepping, that's water. Water or cement. You can hear, like, splish splash when they come by. There are times where I hide somewhere I know where they're at, just because I know the sound of the footsteps. Son of a bitch. What the hell? Breaching clear with a rocket, I guess.
Crush them. Still got some time left.
Good shooter. When you zip back and forth, like, it's one of those things that's not very... I don't know. Realistic isn't the word I'd like to use. Shit. When you zip back and forth when you're light, you're very hard to hit. That was a thing. I forgot what you called that. You used to call that something in Battlefield. Where you're like this, very fast, with a light kit, so you actually go somewhere. I don't think it's side. I don't think the term sidestepping.
Wait, what now?
Do you remember in Battlefield that thing where people did where they walk left and right very fast while in the middle of a gunfight, just so you're hard to hit? Do you remember that?
Yeah, I don't remember what it's called though.
Yeah, I remember that that was a problem in Battlefield 1 to the point where they actually had to make it so that you had inertia. Oh, I think me and that guy died. That's the final kills. But at least I maxed out the barrel, so that's my goal done. So who's streaming? Eat Randy. Yeah, he's fucking fast. So, who is streaming World War 3? Otherwise, it'll be Violante. It's gonna be Violante. Surprisingly, nobody is streaming World War 3 right now. Oh god, I forgot I was listening to the music from Atomic Heart. So, as always, thank you, Ward, for coming by, and thank you, whoever's coming by. I enjoyed myself. This is why I gotta play this game more, but damn it. Sometimes I just want to relax and not have to try. Yeah, I get to see some of my aim where it's like it's hella potato. I'm like, oh, okay, I missed. It's like I'm purposely trying to shoot hairs off his body or something. It's definitely not that I missed. No, I'm trying to shoot strands of hair off his body.